It has never been easier to capture your game audio, microphone, Discord, Spotify, all on separate tracks inside of OBS Studio on a Mac. That's why in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys 2 different ways you can accomplish this to get complete control of your audio. So jumping right in, method 1 is gonna be utilizing OBS Studio's native features. What we're gonna do first to add our microphone is go to our settings, go to audio, and then for one of our mic auxiliary audio devices, we're gonna wanna select the drop down and choose the microphone connected to our computer. In my case, I am using the Elgato Wave 3 here, so I can go ahead and select that. Once I do that, just go ahead and select OK. And as you can see within the audio mixer in the middle, my voice is being picked up here, which means when I go live or I start a recording, it will be captured. Now, as you guys can see, I have my gameplay picture up on screen. Everything is working and it is active, but we don't have any audio to go along with it. And that's one of the issues with Mac, as it doesn't come along with the video capture device source. So in order to add that audio ourselves, we're gonna select the plus button here and we're gonna add an audio input capture source. I'll name it Elgato Audio, select OK, and then we're gonna select the device drop down here, and then we're gonna find our capture card, which is the Elgato 4KX plugged into my Mac computer. And when we do that, and we go ahead and select OK, you can see that audio now coming through as a part of our audio mixer to be captured. In case you guys need to hear your game audio coming through the Mac, you guys can enable the monitoring option by selecting this headphones icon at the bottom, and then you'll be able to hear it while recording it at the same time. The next thing we can add is our application specific audio sources. So to do that, we're gonna wanna go to the plus button here, and you're gonna wanna find the macOS audio capture. Once you select that, you can name this, let's go with Discord, but this can also be for Spotify, or if you're playing a game on your Mac, it'll work with that as well. If we select the method dropdown, instead of doing the desktop audio capture, let's go ahead and select the application audio capture. And after you do that, select the application dropdown and then find the application that you want to pull audio from. So in this case, we can go with Discord, select OK, and now you're going to see another audio source within your mixer here for that audio. If you don't see the application you're looking for here, make sure that it's not minimized and that it's open. Let's add Spotify too, and then Chrome as well. But once the sources are added, you are good to go. As you can see, I am playing audio through all of these sources right now. Everything is working. I highly recommend balancing out your audio. You're gonna wanna tune a lot of these down so that everything sounds nice. And then just to organize your sources in OBS just a little bit better, you can group these together and you can call it audio, for example. That way, all of the sources that you added that are audio related are together. Moving on to method 2, we're gonna be using a free audio mixer from Elgato called Wavelength. In the past, this was not a free product that you could use without an Elgato audio product. Now, anybody can use it with any microphone as of version 3.0. So you guys can head over to their website. I also left the link in the description below, and then just press get the app. Go ahead and launch the DMG file and just drag the app into your application folder. You're gonna also need to give Wavelength the proper permissions in order to capture audio across your system. Once you do that, you should be able to get into the application and it should look something like this. I'm currently on Wavelength 3.1 as of filming this video, but other variations should be pretty similar to follow along here. Staying within the mixes section here, you're gonna have the different channels that you can add, which can be your microphone or application specific audio. Across the top are going to be the outputs to those mixes. So your personal mix is the audio that you're hearing. Stream mix is what you want the stream to hear. And then the chat mix is what you want the people that you might be chatting with, like through Discord, for example, to have them hear specific audio. So let's go ahead and create a channel. I'm gonna go ahead and add my Elgato Wave 3 microphone. Here it is. When I select that, you can see the audio coming through, but you guys will also be able to add any other microphones that are connected to your computer just by selecting the input device here. The next input device I'm gonna add in here though is my Elgato 4KX. It does not have to be an Elgato capture card to work here, but whatever capture card you have, you can select it and it will appear here. Let's add our app audio too, so we can just go back to create channel. Let's scroll down here, and as you can see, we have the full list of apps that I have running on the computer. So let's go ahead and select Discord as an audio source, and then we can go back into our channel. Let's add Spotify, create another one. Let's make that Chrome. And the same applies if you're playing a game on your Mac and it's coming from a specific window or app. Now we can go to our personal mix and select what audio that we want to hear. So I want to hear my game audio. I want to hear Discord. I want to hear Spotify. I want to hear anything coming through Chrome. And you know what? I want my stream to also hear the same, but in addition to my microphone. For the chat mix, I want obviously the people that I'm chatting with to be able to hear me. So I'm gonna add my microphone here, but the other sources aren't gonna really apply. If you need to delete an audio route under one of your mixes, just go ahead and select the three-dotted icon here and you can select delete routing. If you need to delete a source altogether, then just go ahead and right click it and then just delete the channel. One more thing we need to set up in Wavelink is if we go to personal mix, we need to set an audio output. So select the add output option and then choose the device that you want to use. In my case, I have a pair of headphones plugged into my Mac. So I'm just gonna select external headphones. And then I'm just gonna wanna make sure that the main output up here lines up with what I am listening from. So now with Wavelink all good to go, let's head back over to OBS Studio. And within here, we're gonna head back to our settings, go to audio, and then for one of our mic auxiliary audio devices, we're gonna select that drop down and we are gonna wanna choose the Elgato Wavelink Stream Mix. That would be right here. So when we select that, go ahead and select OK. And now as you can see here, all of the audio that's coming through Wavelink is being picked up here. So we don't need multiple audio sources anymore like we had configured in OBS Studio. Now again, once you have all of your audio flowing through, please balance it out. But there you guys have it. Thank you so much for staying to the very end of the video. If you enjoyed it, hit it with a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new around here. Watch this video if you would like to know the best settings to use on your Mac computer to be able to record the highest quality gameplay possible. Catch you in the next one. Peace.